This is like probably the worst Chelsea team that I've ever seen in the last 10, 15 years, man. Let's get into it.
Hello guys, subscribe to WorldWideChels.
Hi WorldWideChels. WorldWideChels.
Subscribe to WorldWideChels.
Thank you for your support.
Yes, people, Chelsea have been, well, it's only 1-0 that they lost, but I felt like we got absolutely destroyed by a team that I never like to admit, who look good, play as a team, managers got them going. But yeah, 1-0 to the Arsenal, away from home. They look very good for this season. Full credit to them, full praise. But this is a massive problem with Chelsea Football Club now. This is a massive, massive problem. And how we're going to get out of it, I am not sure. Even me looking from the outside, I'm not sure. But before I get into everything, please smash that like button. That's the least you guys can do for me. One click, guys. One like helps on the channel. One prayer for Chelsea, man. One prayer for all of us fans right now struggling with this shit team. It's absolute embarrassing from this football club. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification. Tune in every single day when we do streams and stuff. But my word, Chelsea Football Club charged £240 a ticket in the Westview stand to watch this shit. Okay, the players, the manager, Graham Potter. I'm sorry, you are clueless right now. You're an absolute clueless guy. I try and support people, especially new managers coming in. You'll give them time. Yes, he'll get given his time, but my word, you have to change it up when things aren't working. You got Mount playing, you got Havertz playing for that long, and they're not linking up well. And they bring on Broha, who has no one to connect with, like Aubameyang, because you take him off. It really doesn't make sense. Pulisic, whether I'm a big fan of him or not, he comes on too late, for example. It is so embarrassing. The standards of this football club. The best player for me was Aspi. And before the game, everyone was hating on Aspi. Even myself, I didn't want him to start. But he was our best player. And that tells you how bad this football club is currently. If Aspi is your best player, my word, Mendy, mini heart attacks as usual, when he's on the ball. Very, very frustrating, man. Very frustrating. 12 p.m. kickoff UK time. There's no excuses for this football club. There's absolute no excuse for this football club. Havertz, what are you doing for that first goal, man? What are you doing for that first? How do you not kick that ball away? How do you not even touch that ball? How? I don't understand. How do you not hit that ball? Mason Mount just look clueless, just look lost. We can't defend this football club. We can't defend these players. Honestly, we can't. Look at the lineup. Mendy, I felt was average or maybe even bad. Silva, a few mistakes as well. Chalobah was decent. I'm not gonna lie to you. Chalobah was decent. Aspi was decent. Loftus-Cheek, shocking. J5, moments in the game, decent, but overall, shocking. Mount, shocking. Cucurella, few decent moments as well, but not good enough. Havertz, worst player on the pitch. Aubameyang, nowhere to be seen. Absolute balancing. Sterling, trying, but it's not enough. These guys can give 100%, and it's still not enough. And you know why? Because the manager has not got a plan. A manager does not have a plan with this football club. And it's not his fault fully, but it is his responsibility to fix this. His responsibility to drop these players that play every single flipping game for Chelsea Football Club. It is not good enough, people. It's not good enough, man. We can't call out certain things because we'll be told reactionary and stuff. But my word, in the last 10, 15 years, I've been watching Chelsea week in, week out. Whether I make content or not, I've been watching this football club for a long time. And even when we had a declined Drogba or Lampard or Bosingwa or Mikel or whoever it is, we will never this bad. We still had some fight in us. At least some fight, man. We are like 7th. I think if Fulham win the next game or something, they go ahead of us. And we won't even be the best team in West London right now, people. We'll be the worst team. Forget about London in general. Arsenal Football Club have stuck with their manager. And this is what everyone's been asking for, patience with the manager. But usually you get this little manager bounce back tax where you get a few decent games. But guys, you cannot defend this. You cannot defend this. And people wanted me to go to this game. People wanted to go to this game and spend money, hard-earned money in this living cost crisis, people, to watch this shit. I hope All the flipping fans in the stadium boo this football club all the time. It is not good enough. We can't blame refs. We can't blame VAR or any decision that go against us. We have to put ourselves first. This is not good enough from Chelsea Football Club. Honestly, I try and back Havertz all the time, bro. But it's enough is enough. Enough is enough for these players. Havertz, I know Mount can turn up certain games. Yeah, it's all good turning up against lower league sides. But when we need you to step up now, man. I love Minerals FC. That is my guy for life, yeah. But my word, we cannot defend this. We cannot say other players are not good enough. They were all not good enough. But it starts with players like Havertz and Mount, yeah. Loftus-Cheek. You know, I got this video of him.
Good performance, man. Don't ever leave Chelsea. Never give up. Loftus-Cheek, always.
Very, very decent, good squad depth player, 100%. I don't think he's good enough to start for Chelsea Football Club. Okay? But right now, there's no Zakaria. We're not even starting Zakaria, people. We're bringing on Kovacic so late. And fair play to Kovacic is stepping up for Chalobah towards the end. Xhaka, as much as I hate this guy, Arsenal fans saying that he's one of the best midfielders on form right now. And they might be right. They actually might be right about Xhaka. That's how far we've come, people. We used to laugh at Arsenal fans about this, the suffering, the decline under Wenger. We are going through this phase right now. It doesn't matter if we spend 200 flipping million. You can spend another 500 million. But whilst you got these players at this club starting every single game, these guys can come off the bench or whatever. But if you're starting every game, we have a massive problem. And I could be lagging, so I apologize on this video. But 1-0 away from home against Arsenal, we're finished. We're absolute finished, people. I look at this team and I think, yeah, on paper it looks decent. On the actual day, this is a decent team. But I don't know what's happened with Chelsea Football Club. What is happening with Chelsea Football Club? What is happening to our club right now? Some of you guys might hate it that I mentioned Tuchel. It is 100% wrong from the board to sack Tuchel. Whether they had problems, they should have fixed it internally. They should not have made this choice so early. We are paying the price right now. We are not getting to the Champions League next season. You can forget top 4. If we have no plan in this team, no chemistry, no fight, no passion. There is no passion. There is no fight. Well, if you don't have any of that, you can forget top 4. Some of you guys are talking about challenging for the league title. When is it going to end, Robbie, man? When is it going to end, Robbie? This was very, very bad. The formation, clueless. The players, clueless. The subs, clueless. In-game management, clueless. Graham Potter, clueless. Havertz, clueless. Mount, clueless. All these guys, clueless today. And they don't give a fuck about you. Any of you guys. Honestly, they don't care. Today, they don't care. Okay, you guys pay £240 in Westview. Some of you guys pay £120. Some of you guys pay over £1,000 a year for this shit. I feel sorry for every single one of you guys. Right now, I feel sorry for every single one of you guys. They do not care. Graham Potter come in. You expect him to do amazing. Nothing. Yeah, he won a few games against AC Milan. 2-3-0. Amazing. I told you guys they were missing so many players. Amazing. But we're back, people. We are back. You guys, you know, giving this all this fake hate towards Tuchel that he was the problem, and all the big accounts changing their opinions on Tuchel when he's gone. They come up with the actual true belief about Tuchel that it's his fault that we're in this mess and blah blah blah. No, this football club is a total mess. We got rid of Czech. We got rid of, you know, whether Marina had to go or not, it doesn't matter. But I'm saying we got rid of so many experienced people in this football club so early that this whole club is shambolic right now. We have to improve. We have to get someone in. We have to get the right players in, and we have to sell these fucking players ASAP, because this is not good enough for Chelsea Football Club. For someone that has spent over billions on this football club, and we have spent over millions on certain players in the transfer window, and we're signing players like Aubameyang that need to score goals, it's not good enough. I try to be positive. I try to say, you know what, one-off game, you might be Arsenal, and we put them back in. At our expense now, they are now in first place, I believe it is. They are now in first place. Arsenal Football Club. There you have it, folks. I'm not gonna say anything else. I'm gonna leave it there. That is your lineup. That is your team. Enjoy it. Like the video. Subscribe. All that good stuff. And we're out, man. We're absolute out because I'm absolute done with this team, man.